It's time to talk about what I plan on sewing this week. So if that's some content you would like to see, keep on watching.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video, we are going to be talking about what I plan on sewing this week. So before we get started, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, ciao, guten tag, aloha, hola, konnichiwa, wagwan, bonjour. If you are returning, you know what to do. Go get you a quick snack, something to drink, come on back so we could go ahead and talk about it, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. But in this video, I'm not gonna be taking you over to the sewing table. I'm just gonna be telling you the patterns that I plan on sewing this week, all right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this video. All right, so I want to first apologize for last week, okay? So I know last week we talked about a couple of patterns I was gonna be sewing, but a couple of caveats is I got busy at work, number one, and two, I had a family emergency that I had to take care of. So if you guys don't already know, family is always gonna trump any type of sewing, any type of videos, any type of editing, all of that, okay? Because if you guys don't know, I am very big on family. So when my family call, guess what? I get to run it, all right? So first I want to talk about what I said I was gonna sew last week and then tell you what's gonna be coming up this week. So let's go ahead and talk about last week. So last week I talked to you guys about I was gonna be sewing the Know Me 2020 pattern, which is by Kishi B Style. I know you guys have DM'd me and was like, hey, what's going on with that wrap dress? Did you have any type of collar issues? If you had any type of issues with the pattern. All right, so here's the 411. I did have an issue with the collar, but I think it was more of I wasn't paying attention, okay? Good thing I did not cut off the seam allowance or whatever, because since then I have taken it down. I have fixed it. It's made right, okay? So I do have that finish. I am going to be filming the whole, what I feel about the pattern and all that stuff upcoming. It's not going to be this week whatsoever because this is a short week for me because I have a lot of moving parts this week, okay? So I want to say that it will be coming up in the next week, week and a half before I am able to take pictures in the dress and show you guys. All right, so yes, it is completed and it will be coming up. I did not get to finish it last month for hashtag BHM pattern designers. That was my main goal, but things happen for a reason, and it's always a reason for the season, okay? So with that being said, it will be coming up. That's number one that I wanted to tell you about. Number two, there was another Know Me pattern that I wanted to get done last month in the month of February for hashtag BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. And to be honest with you, I did not get to cutting it at all. So let me rephrase. I did cut the pattern, but I have not cut the fabric or any of that jazz yet. That was the Nikki Brooke pattern, Know Me 2016. And with the color fabric that I chose, which was like a lilac purple, I didn't think that it was going to be a great color to use in the month of February. Maybe if it was pink or red, it would have made sense. But because I'm just saying, like, because it was purple, I didn't get around to it because, when family calls, you do family things, okay? So I did not get around to it, but it will be coming up towards the end of the month, beginning of next month in the month of April, because it just seems like it would make sense to do it then for the fabric that I want to use. So it should be coming up the end of the month or beginning of April timeframe, just to let you know about that. Let's talk about that third thing that I did not get around to, which would be a sew along. And that sew along is the first pattern as part of my Make Night 2023, which is the top. for simplicity. All right, simplicity early spring top. So I did not get around to filming it last week. I only filmed the instructions as well as the tools and supplies. I did not get into too much of sewing the pattern last week because, like I said, I had some family things that occurred, you know, and if you don't know me by now, family is important to me. So when family calls, I get to doing what family needs me to do. All right. So I did not get around to that. So I am working on that this week. Okay. Because I do want to get this out to you guys. Yes, I know the pattern. I'm not going to tell you guys. It's going to be a surprise because I know how to keep surprises, right? So I will have that out to you hopefully this upcoming weekend, providing nothing else occurs. Okay. So that's another thing that I want to plan. And the last thing, so that was planned for last week, but I'm going to do it this week. And then, the other thing that I plan on doing is a pair of pants. Now you guys seen in the Google form where I said that I want to do some pants, and many of you guys gave me your take on which pattern I should do, which was a Butterick pattern. I don't know the pattern right off the top of my head, but I'm going to put it up on the screen for you guys to see which pattern you guys selected for me to do. Now, this one, I know you guys are going to ask, would you please do a sew along for it? If I can remember to turn on the camera while I'm sewing these, because sometimes when it comes to pants, you guys have so many hiccups with those because the crotch. So I have talked about how to take your crotch depth and your crotch curve. I will probably consider doing not like a full sew along, but more like a sew with me or something like that. So you guys could kind of see. If I remember, I will do it, but I don't want to promise you that I'm going to be able to get to it this week. It may be going into next week, to be honest with you. All right, so those are the two things that I have slotted to plan to sew this week. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far and you liked this video, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video, and as always, keep sewing.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era.